So, Dave, tell us a little bit about this guitar you call the Rabbit.
Well, the reason it's called the Rabbit is because this guy, whose last name is Rabbit, frankly, he showed up here one day. He had really wanted an ES335. When he saw the prices, he figured he couldn't afford one. So he shows up with this thing that was a Klira. K-L-I-R-A. They were made in Germany. They were an offshoot of Hofner.
Okay. So do you think this was made in the 50s or the 60s?
I think this was 60s. This is a plywood body. It had this really weird wood on it, on the neck. And the neck was made out of this very soft stuff. And it was a very, very thick neck. Humped neck. Plastic perloid inlays. They had a pick guard that looked like this, except instead of coming out like it does now, it came down to a point here, so it wasn't even a pick guard at all. It had floating pickups that were screwed to the face, single coil. Had a plastic bridge that looked like an M&E guitar. Had this tremolo unit on it that I'd never really seen anything like it. It was a trapeze tailpiece, and the fulcrum part was this piece of metal that it hooked on an edge like a knife edge fulcrum, and there was a little gap in it with a pin that held it in place. The problem is that when you took the strings off, the tailpiece fell off, the bridge fell off, everything fell apart. So if you took off the strings, basically the guitar fell apart. It was like